This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Green Bay Packers. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 6. Medler. 33.
Love going to throw right away. He finds his man. Complete. That's Lee. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Well, this defense for the Seahawks very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
Now he's going to step up and run. And throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. You talk about this Seahawk defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Claws red.
Here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Ready.
Throwing. Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Yellow.
At the Seahawks 44-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's caught downfield, it's Golden. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Green Jack. White. Black Ultra. Black Shot.
Love looking to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Aiming for Jacobs. He's got him. Reeling it in on the out route. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Cut 19. Come on. Not dragging. 19, 18.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
60 average. 60 average. Check pass. Go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Ready. Check. 6. Buffalo 18. Hey. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Ball out wide and intercepted. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
And that is incomplete. Well, the intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs. And that'll bring up second down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
32.
Love from the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Check smash. Green jack. Blaster. 6. 10.
Love now. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Ready. Black. 95. Beetle blue. 6. Mega. Ready.
Now Love. He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down.
Black on. Here we go. Red. 38. Steel. Black. Hut.
They'll drop the throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 5 yards on the play there, so the drive will continue.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3 and out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the 1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
18, hey, check that, let's go now. Hot Dragon 60.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got a man. Downfield is Horton. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Check. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second.
This is caught at the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 63 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. To throw now. Here's Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split second too late on the release. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Jacobs will score. Touchdown, Packers. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done? But they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey already? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. We'll get that to Charbonnet. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. Back to throw now on 1st down. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Able to push his way through. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
That's good for our Seahawks. First down.
Check.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
7-5, Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He finds his man complete. It's Horton. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. The Shaheed going to go in motion.
19 tight. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First and goal, Seattle.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here first and 10, just shy of the 30. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And past the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Smash, red. Let's go. Rail. 52 blue. Stay.
Love. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. And all the way down to the 5. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 51 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Okay, right?
Operating from the gun. Love. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. But that was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Touchdown, Packers! Tucker Kraft, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Texans. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, something like another 3 and out here, and at some point, you've got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit. We're not even at halftime.
This is taken at about the 14. A very good return there, giving it even 20 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Side 2. Here you go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Green jack. Black chop. Set. Go.
Back to throw. Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Black, 10 black.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Right, white, ready. Yellow, 43. 6, mega. Grill green. Hut.
Final play of the half. Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Able to slither by. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Cut 19. Ready. Mustang 19. 18. Longer. 18. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial. And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here's Love. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Blaster, 6. Ready, ready. Third, ready.
Throwing. Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
19 type, 19 type. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
33 yards on the play.
Check. Cut my team. Warriors 70.
Back to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking him.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
The running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Second down, Jacobs once more. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Ready, set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Blaster, 6. Slide blue. Fury, yellow. 10.
Love looking to throw it. Touchdown! Tucker Kraft, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Complete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out right at the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Seattle.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Horton. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's caught at the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Hold it ready. 60 miles down. 60 miles down.
3 yards on the play.
Here we go.
And the Seahawks.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Devontae Wyatt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. 4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. No, and that is incomplete. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Now he'll tuck this and run. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A gain there of 21 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Blue, 32. Ready?
A handoff. Jacobs running to the left. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. 76 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on the offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Here's Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Here we go. 52 blue. Ready?
They'll run with Jacobs. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Packers, it's an ideal start on the young season. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host